Game Kings, The Definition of Game, documentary, coming soon. Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So I got an email from a subscriber, and this subscriber sent a donation, so thanks for your donation. And remember, guys, if you want to guarantee that your question will be answered, make sure you click the link below and send a donation. So this one says, I know that both men and women have insecurities. Even the most confident of either sex normally have one or two hang-ups, but still manage not to let it bother them. And they can make fun of themselves and have a good sense of humor about their shortcomings, which only makes them more attractive and confident to themselves and the opposite sex. But with almost all women, they seem to take their insecurities to an absurd level, not just about their physical appearance, but with essentially everything, which can be maddening. In the past, I have been with women who wanted to do it with the lights off, which is a major turnoff. And today, I would not even deal with such types of women. I remember in a video you did a while back, you said women are insecure as fuck. I feel it is cool to throw a compliment to your girl from time to time, especially about her behavior towards you and especially when she is on point. But I know that no amount of compliments will ever make her insecurities go away, and it is not the man's job anyway. So I was curious, from your personal experience, what common insecurities do you find that all women have about their bodies, specifically? And what are the most common insecurities women have during this sex act itself, specifically? And how do you personally deal with such women when they are being insecure about their bodies and when they are being insecure about the sex act itself, to the point where they can forget about all their insecurities for the moment and totally surrender and abandon themselves to you sexually, where you can sense she is really enjoying herself and thinking about only you and the moment? And lastly, although almost all women are promiscuous, regardless if they are confident or super insecure, do you generally find the more insecure woman is, the more promiscuous she is? And if so, why do you think that is? All right. So basically you're saying, you're going to have these chicks who are insecure out there. And this is the thing, everybody, men and women, they're going to have some sort of insecurities about certain things. Most people do, right? There are people who don't, because they've gotten over their insecurities. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people out there, they're going to have insecurities. Now you're asking, what do some women specifically are insecure about as far as their body? Well, it all varies depending on the chick, but generally speaking, most women, they'll be insecure about their weight. You understand? They'll be insecure about the size of their butt or some shit, or their thighs. Like, it's shit like that. You understand? And as far as sex is concerned, some women may be insecure about their performance in certain situations. Some chicks may feel as if they don't give head good enough, or some women will feel like, let's say, for example, if you're dealing with them and you can't get hard, they're going to, take that personally. So they're going to think that, you're just not attracted to them at all. And that could also go back to them thinking, well, my body's not that great, so maybe he's not attracted to me, which is why he's not getting hard and all this other stuff. And then you're asking, you're saying, okay, well, what are some things you can do to get them to forget about their insecurities for the moment, right? And see, the thing is, this is most of the time you can't really do anything about it in most cases, because it's how she's feeling. She has to get over whatever insecurity she has over dealing with a guy in a sexual situation. Now the thing is if she is feeling good about the situation, as far as the guy she's with, if she's excited to want to deal with him, then she may get over those insecurities based off of just her sheer excitement of what could be happening with that guy. But usually there's not much you can do, with this, because she has to feel it within herself. You understand what I'm saying? She has to feel that. See, this is different than, let's say, for example, you talking to some chick and she's insecure and she thinks you're out of her league, and then let's say you talking to her, you probably compliment her, and now she feels a little bit more comfortable to talk with you, and then shit pops off, right? You can sort of say that in the bedroom, like, oh, your body's so hot and I like this, and I like when you do that or whatever, And that's all cool and well, but a lot of times when it comes to those sexual situations, if she's not comfortable because she's insecure about something, it's gonna come off in the sexual act in the bedroom. You understand? And this is sometimes why you might even have, terrible sex with certain women because of their insecurities about their bodies or the insecurities about their performance. You see what I mean? And the last thing you were talking about, and this is something I can, I want to sort of get into more. You're saying, you said although most women are promiscuous regardless of if they are confident or super insecure, you're saying do I generally find that more insecure a woman is, the more promiscuous she is, right? So now I actually find more of the opposite. Now, this is the thing. You're going to find women who are extremely promiscuous because they're insecure, because what they're doing is they're trying to find, love and acceptance through sex, right? So their insecurity makes them want to deal with a bunch of different guys and have a bunch of different, sexual situations and, randomly hooking up because they're looking for, validation, acceptance, and love through the act of sex, right? But a lot of times what will happen is that you'll get more women who are not as promiscuous, you understand what I'm saying, who would more likely be more insecure. And now the reason for this is that when, this is the thing, because, and let me say this before I get into, what I'm about to say. The thing is that, most women are going to be, insecure about something, but it all depends on what's the level of insecurity she has. You understand? And so you're going to have more women who are a little bit more confident than other women. So usually what happens is, women who tend to be a little bit more promiscuous than other women usually tend to be women who are more confident. Because again, like I said, where we're talking about women being insecure about their bodies, a woman who's insecure about her body is going to be less promiscuous than a woman who is not so insecure about her body. You understand what I'm saying? So because that woman who's not so insecure about her body, she feels pretty good about her body, right? And she likes sex, she's going to probably be having more sex than the woman who is insecure about her body. You understand what I'm saying? And so also what happens is that in society tells women, hey, you shouldn't be having a lot of sex, or you're going to be looked at as a slut and a whore if you have a lot of sex, and, keep your pants on and don't, have sex with them on a first date and all this other extra shit. And so what happens is that when you have a woman who's kind of like, fuck that, you feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna do me. That's a more confident approach than her sort of, adhering to what society is saying that she shouldn't do, even though her pussy is wet and she wants to get dick. You understand what I'm saying? So it takes a confident person to do those things versus a person who is not so confident, who's going to go with what society is saying because they don't want to be looked at as a certain thing. They don't want to, they don't want to feel like they're doing something wrong. You understand what I'm saying? But a chick who's more secure within herself and her own sexuality, and she knows she likes sex, she's gonna get it popping. Versus a woman who, and I'm not even talking about, let's say a chick who's not a virgin. Let's say a chick who had sex like 1 or 2 times already. If she believes that there's something wrong with her for having sex, right? That means that she's not as confident as the woman who believes that having sex is cool. You understand what I'm saying? And so you're going to have women who are promiscuous who are actually going to be more confident than a lot of women who are not so promiscuous. You understand what I'm saying? And again, when you flip it on the other perspective, you do have some women who are promiscuous, who are super insecure, and they're looking for, love and affection through the sex. But then you also have the women who are promiscuous, which, they are having sex because they're that confident in their sexuality and in their bodies and all the other shit. And they just love sex, and that's just what they do. You understand what I'm saying? And then on that flip side, again, you're going to have those women who are like, oh, well, I don't think I should do this, I'm not sure, and all that other stuff. This is where you get the wishy-washy chicks. These are the chicks who want to have sex, but they're scared to have sex. You understand? That's coming from insecurity. You understand? They feel like, oh, I don't want you to look at me as a hoe. I don't want you to think I'm a slut. That's insecure talk. You see what I'm saying? So That's what it is. So you're going to have more women who are, sort of laid back about it, or they don't really want to do it as much. And some of that comes from insecurity. You understand? And then you're going to have women who are like, fuck it, let's get it popping, because they're confident in their sexuality, they're confident in the way their bodies look and all that other good shit. All right, so that's pretty much it. Listen, guys, if you have any questions, click the link below and I'll holler at you later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone.
Now, before you go, click the link below and go to badboymembership.com. Now, badboymembership.com is a place where you go to get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Listen, I know you're tired of being rejected. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of being afraid to approach women. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of not getting the women that you want. Go to badboymembership.com. Listen, I know you're tired of being alone on a Friday night. Go to badboymembership.com. Now picture this. You'll go from not getting what you want when it comes to you dealing with women to actually getting what you want, to being the guy women want to be with, women want to date, women want to have sex with. All you need to do is go to badboymembership.com, follow the steps, learn the game, implement the game, and then you will get the woman you want. Make sure you go to badboymembership.com today. Click the link below.